Hello, my dear children. Welcome to today's class. So, what are we learning today? Today, we are doing our chapter number 20, that is community services. Now, what is a community? Community is a group of people living together in a particular area. All right. So, in an area when people are living together, that is a community. We belong to this community, other people belong to other community. And in a community, people live together, live in an organized manner, they respect each other, they do their own part, they do their own duty. So, they follow rules and regulations set up by the community. So, they cooperate with each other, share their work and duties, and certain facilities are needed to live a good life, such as healthy environment, good roads, electricity, etc. So individuals cannot arrange all these things on their own. So whatever is required for a good living in a community, it's not possible for an individual to arrange for everything on their own. So everyone in a community do their own part. Many organizations provide services to people who live together. Okay, so in a community, when a community requires something, there are external organizations that provide those services to that community who are living in a particular city, in a particular village, in a particular town. So in cities, a municipal committee or a municipality looks after facilities like roads, hospital, etc. And the Gram Panchayat looks after such facilities in villages. So in towns and cities, there is an organization called municipality or municipal committee. And in a village, the same work is being done by Gram Panchayat. So which kind of services do they look after? They look after the roads, whether they are good, clean or not, the hospitals, even the schools, all these things are being looked after by them. Now, community who are living in villages. So, in a village, the Gram Panchayat looks after the facilities which people need, like whether the roads are being maintained or not, whether there are schools in that village or not, whether there are medical facilities in that area or not. So the Gram Panchayat is the local self-government at the rural level. So Gram Panchayat is kind of government in that village, and the members of the Gram Panchayat are elected by the people of the village. And they become the member of that Gram Panchayat for 5 years. Just like in the whole country, elections take place after every 5 years, and our government is being chosen. Similarly, in villages also, the people of the villages, they choose the members of the Gram Panchayat who remains in that particular position for 5 years, and each member is called a Panch. Okay, and the head of the Panch is called Sarpanch. So Sarpanch is of the highest position in village and of a great respect, and their decision of Panch and Sarpanch's decision, it is like the ultimate decision for the people of the village. Now, what are the functions of a Gram Panchayat? What are the functions that a Panch and Sarpanch look after? The Gram Panchayat performs many important functions. The member of the Panchayat, they meet time to time, discuss the problems of the villages, and also they find the ways to solve them. Usually everyone takes part in that discussion, and finally the decision is being taken by Panch and Sarpanch. So to maintain cleanliness in the village, setting up of primary health centers, to arrange literacy programs, and also to look after primary education, establishing adult education centers, to provide proper supply of drinking water in the village by maintaining wells and pumps. So all these things which are of basic necessity for any human being to live in that community, that is being taken care by the Gram Panchayat. So they have a huge responsibility on their shoulders. Settling dispute among villages. So there are many disputes which are there in villages. So it is being solved in Gram Panchayat only. Registration fees on purchase and sale of cattle is being sold and purchased in villages on a very high scale. So there is a proper sale deed for that and registration fees for that, and that is being looked after Gram Panchayat. Taxes on houses, shops and fairs, that is also being collected by Gram Panchayat only. Now the community who are living in towns and cities. In towns and cities, the local bodies that manage the affairs of the area are municipal committee and municipal corporation. Big cities such as Delhi and Mumbai have municipal corporation, whereas smaller towns have municipal committee. So each town or city is divided into wards for purpose of election. Members are elected from among the people living in these towns and cities. An elected head of member is called councillor, and that represents each ward. The head of the municipal corporation is called major. He or she is assisted by the commissioner and other government officers like chief engineer, chief medical officer, and in towns the chairperson is head of municipal committee. Okay, so first of all, there are big cities and small cities. In big cities, it is municipal corporation, and in small cities, it is municipal committee. Then the whole city is being divided into small wards. The head of each ward is called councillor, and the head of municipal corporation is called major, and head of municipal committee is called chairperson. And these bodies, they are being governed by, they are being actually supported by, assisted by commissioner of police, government officers, chief engineers, chief medical officer, and all these important people. First municipal government was started in 1687 with the formation of Madras Municipal Corporation. Alright, now these are the functions of municipal corporation: to provide enough water for daily needs, keeping the towns and cities clean by clearing garbage and disposal of sewage, build parks, gardens, plant trees, establishing primary schools and public libraries, approving plans for new buildings, build and maintain market and public toilets, setting up dispensaries and hospitals, and looking after public health. So public health, public education, disposal of garbage, daily needs, parks, markets, all these things are being looked after by municipal corporation or municipal committee. Then ensure of supply of electricity to homes and on lightning or on streets. Now let's write that the name of any two organizations that help in your neighborhood. Just ask your parents and write over here. What do you mean by community? So people living in that particular area, it is called a community. Now what are some community services? There are services like medical services, public transport, water supply, banking, etc. All these are community services which are being looked after by municipal corporation. These services are provided by various agencies, and these agencies can be private or government. So if they are government, that is, they are being looked after by municipal corporation. If they are private, then they are being looked after by particular person or any particular group of people. Now school. School is one of the main agency that provides education to the community. Schools also involve children in community services. Now, Residents Welfare Association, that is RWA, which is present in every other locality. So, a Resident Welfare Association is a committee of members to look after interest of people of that colony. So each of RWAs have elected office bearers. These office bearers are responsible for keeping their colony clean and safe. They look that there no trees are being cut in the area. Their area is garbage free. There is proper water supply in the area. So all these things are being looked after by RWA. So what are the roles of RWA? To look after security and welfare of residents, supervising all the work done by office bearers, to ensure regular cleaning of drains and collection of garbage, to maintain parks of the colony. All right. Now, there are some other organizations, the central and the state government try to meet all needs of the people, yet it is not possible for them to fulfill and take care of all their needs, because India is it's a hugely thickly populated country. So it is not possible for a state government or a central government to look after everything. So therefore, government allows some motivated citizens to set up welfare organizations which are known as non-government organization or NGOs. So these NGOs, they have that enthusiasm of, they are the motivated people, they have this enthusiasm of working for the welfare of people. And these are not the government organizations, but they work like government. Okay. So they look after welfare of the people, like healthcare, education of girls, some look after health of old people, then some look after the specially abled people, some look after animals. So there are many other different types of NGOs. So they are goal oriented and work for the social and economic welfare of poor. The areas they look after are health, education, environment, and they also organize blood donation camps, collection of things during flood, community eating like langar, midday meal, etc. So basically, they have a goal to work for the welfare of the community, whether it is economically or it is for the health of the community or education of the community, or some special people of the community like differently abled people or weaker section of the society, or the underprivileged girls or underprivileged children, or the people who have lost their parents, right? And they have no one to look after them. Now, there is one more agency called Integrated Child Development Services. So the short form is ICDS, Integrated Child Development Services, and that's a government welfare program that provides food, preschool education, primary health care to the children under 6 years of age and their mothers. So ICDS primarily runs through the Anganwadi center. So there are Anganwadi centers at different places. Teachers teach over there. They look after the education, the primary health needs and the education of the children below 6 years and also of their mothers. Now, what is Anganwadi? A typical Anganwadi school looks like this. Anganwadi means courtyard shelter in English. So Anganwadi plays an important role in promoting the health, nutrition, overall development of children, as well as providing support to mothers and pregnant women. These centers also serve essential services related to children, nutrition, health, and early childhood education. Anganwadi are run by trained workers who are known as Anganwadi workers. So Anganwadi workers, mainly they look after the health, the preschool education, health of pregnant women. They look after all these necessary things of those people who are not privileged, who belong to weaker section of the society, who cannot afford to take these services otherwise. Now, these are the key terms that we have learnt today. Gram Panchayat, it is a local elected body of a village. Panch is the ward, they are the ward members that are elected by people. Sarpanch is the head of panchayat, major is the head of municipal corporation, RWA is resident welfare association, and that's a committee of members to look after interest of people of their colony. Also remember that community is a group of people living together in a particular area. In a village, the Gram Panchayat look after facilities which people need. In towns and cities, municipal committees and municipal corporations look after facilities which people need. RWA works for the welfare of people. NGOs are the non-government organizations that are involved in community services. ICDS is also a government welfare program. Anganwadi is a part of ICDS, that is Integrated Child Development Services. Let's complete this exercise and see what have we learned today. Now, choose the correct option. Who heads the Gram Panchayat? Sarpanch. Which of these is not a function of Gram Panchayat? Establishing NGOs. Who heads the municipal corporation? A major heads municipal corporation. Smaller towns have municipal committee. You have to tick the correct option, cross out the wrong ones. In cities, municipal committee or municipality looks after the facilities like road, hospital, etc. True? The panchayat is elected for 20 years. No, for 5 years. The municipal corporation is the agency in villages. False. Each society has its own NGOs. No. Anganwadi comes under ICDS scheme. Correct. You have to answer the following questions in your notebook yourself. We can discuss over here in short. Who elects Gram Panchayat? People of village elects Gram Panchayat. What is Gram Panchayat? So, Gram Panchayat is a group of members who belong to that Gram Panchayat and they look after the welfare of the community and they provide with basic community services to the people. Gram Panchayat is being headed by a Sarpanch and they have other members called Panch and it is being elected by the people of the village for 5 years. Describe its functions. You can describe about that they provide with primary education, primary schools, healthcare, roads, proper sanitation and the wells and the hand pumps, etc. Who is a Sarpanch? Head of Gram Panchayat. Who is major? Head of municipal corporation. Name 2 agencies involved in community services. Gram Panchayat and municipal corporation. What is municipal corporation? It's an agency which looks after the welfare of the community in big cities. Describe its functions. Again, you can tell about the primary education, the schools, the hospitals, looking after the proper sanitation, proper garbage disposal, then other things like supply of water, electricity in cities. Why are NGOs very important? Because in thickly populated countries, government, whether it is at center or at state, they cannot look after each and every need of people. That's why NGOs are very important and you can tell about the functions that NGOs carry. What is Anganwadi? So, you can write a proper answer from here that Anganwadi means courtyard shelter and Anganwadi plays an important role in promoting health, nutrition and overall development of children as well as providing support to mothers and pregnant women. Alright? So, these are the fun-paced questions that you can do yourself with your family, with your friends and have fun with the lesson. You can make a wonderful project on supply of clean water to homes and sanitation services which are being provided in your city and also design an eye-catching cover page for that. Now, what you can do is there might be a local park in your locality, in your society. A group of friends, you all friends can arrange a park cleanup. One day you can choose and just clean up the whole park, pick up all the garbage, throw in the dustbins and clean the whole park. Then you can also organize a food drive where you have to collect non-perishable food items. That is, non-perishable means the food items which do not get stale, like uncooked dal, the pulses, the grams, all these things which are uncooked and are not perishable. And you can collect these from the local houses and donate it to the people who are in need. So that's all for today in this chapter of community services. I hope you have learned very new things about different agencies and how these different agencies look after the need of community and they provide services to us. So you keep learning, keep shining. Bye bye.